I've been running a small creative business on the side now for almost a year now, and I gathered the 5 essential skills that I learned that will help you start and grow your own. Even if you have doubts whether you have what it takes or you're worried about the competition, learning these skills will make you more confident in yourself, and you will also be able to apply all of them in other areas of your life. So I'm going to show you what those skills are and how to master them. So first thing, most people don't know how to write, and writing is one of the most essential skills because it influences every single creative job you do. It helps you think clearer and manage your ideas better, and also helps you articulate your thoughts. And I know that now in your head you might be thinking, what? Everybody knows how to write? What are you talking about? But you're taught the opposite of what good writing is. It's not a 20-page essay that nobody will read. It's really different what writing online is to what you're taught at school. You basically need to learn new principles because good online writing for 21st century should be short, concise and easy to read. All the best copywriters in the world agree that the simpler the writing, the better. So to fix my writing, because I myself was guilty of making long and complicated texts, I used a tool called Hemingway, which is basically like a real-time assistant to your writing. It tells you where you should make changes to make your writing easier to digest. So whenever I had anything to write, I first wrote it in Hemingway and only then did I paste it to my doc, usually Notion, and after a while your brain will sort of switch to this new type of writing and you will no longer need it. Another skill closely related to writing is speaking to the camera. And if you want to run a business at some point in time, you will want to record something whether you want it or not, and sounding natural and confident on the camera is essential to get people to like and trust you. And to practice this, a good tip is to speak as if there was your friend on the other side of the camera. It makes you feel more natural. You can also just call them and put them on the side so you don't feel as weird speaking to the camera all by yourself. It was really weird for me at first, but now after some time I got used to it, and you will do too. Just don't make the mistake of putting the phone front to you and looking at yourself at the screen, because it looks as if you're looking to the side and it's not really professional. Alright, mastering those previous skills will hopefully get you to the world of social media and marketing. And this one is probably the hardest one to learn. So if you're doing this all by yourself and you're not hiring anyone to do your social media, you should just set up your personal brand profile or your business profile and simply get yourself out there. Everyone that tells you that this certain thing will bring you thousands of customers and millions of views and brand recognition, they're probably lying, because every single profile is different and what works for others might not exactly work for you. So you've got to find your own voice and style. So here's the step-by-step framework on how I would go about it if I were to do it again. So first, I would choose the platform that I know the most about. And it's usually the one that you spend the most time on. I made the mistake of choosing Instagram, and I don't know why, because the most time I ever spent was on YouTube. So it was a much better choice to switch to it later on. The second step would be to stick to this platform until you've totally mastered it. So try out all the different things, see what works with your audience, what gets views, what doesn't. There's a ton of resources online that will help you learn about a platform on how it works. And I'm not talking about those marketing strategies and all of that, but just how to create better stuff for that certain platform. And the third step is to scale to other platforms, but I would encourage you to postpone it as long as you can until you've grown a huge audience and you've grown your business and you have somebody to help you with managing your social media, because otherwise you'll be wasting too much time on creating content and all of that stuff, and you will not be able to generate revenue. Alright, this next skill might not be for everyone, but I think it's really important if you're serious about your online presence, and it's graphic design. I'm not saying that you should learn all of the different software, but knowing the basics will ensure that what you're putting out online doesn't look like a boomer made it. Besides, you won't need a graphic designer from the start, because with tools like Canva, which is really easy to use, you will be able to embody your ideas really quickly. And there's tons of templates that you can use to grow your social media and save tons of time and also tons of money. So Also, there are no expensive courses here because there's plenty of free knowledge on the internet about it. So learn the basics, it will definitely help you. The last skill that will allow you to build an online business is literally any high income skill. There is a huge chance, I'm almost certain, that you know something and you are good at something that others are not, that could be turned into a business. I, for example, knew how to use Notion, so I decided to create templates and share them with the world. So a high income skill is something that businesses would find useful, and my templates provided businesses with a better level of organization, which is something they would be willing to pay for. And there's tons of stuff like that, especially services such as web design, graphic design, social media management, or ghostwriting, or many more. So all you've got to do is find something you're good at, see if this can be turned into an offer, and just go to businesses and ask them to do it in exchange for money. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!